What is going on, YouTube? PPS back. It is YouTube Play of the Day time. We're coming at you guys with two spots for today's slate. Really excited for today's action. First 1.5 unit play in a couple weeks here on the show. So actually really excited to get after it with you guys today. If you guys could hit that like button. I know we weren't here yesterday. We had Pass the Prop. We split on our last show here. We had McClanahan 6Ks, LB's hit. That did not come through. Braves first five did. So again, 13, 10, 2.29 units profit here. And I think we got two winners today. So without further ado, let's get to our first play of the day, and I will pull it up over on FanDuel at the moment. Right here, we're going to Cincinnati Reds, team total over 4 runs, minus 128. They're in Oakland. Did fantastic last night. Had a lot of money on the Reds last night in terms of the first 5 over. And stuff like that. But Reds have been great. About a 700 OPS versus lefties. Kyle Mueller has been atrocious, I would say. That would be my word choice for him. Really struggling against both sides of the plate. He's given up a 429 batting average in 18 batters faced so far against the left side, 333 against righties, slugging at 483 for righties, 500 for lefties. Just really struggle with how he's going to get outs here, especially with some power bats on the side, right? You got Tyler Stevenson. Spencer Steer is just terrible. Get him out of the 3-hole. I watched that game last night. The amount of times that dude grounds into double plays is ridiculous. Don't even put him in like the 8, dude. I'd rather watch Nick Senzel at the top of this order because he's a spark plug down there, man. He is very good. You got India at the top as well. Friedel, Fraley. In 2 and 4 spots there. So very, very pumped for this Reds team. And I think they're going to do very well. I'm hoping to see the lineup come out where they have Fraley in, Friedel in. I don't care that they're against lefties. We just saw Fraley go yard against the lefty yesterday. So I do expect a lot of hard hit balls here. I do expect the Reds to score some runs. And whether it's against Mueller and they get shoved on, which I very, very, very much doubt, the worst bullpen in the MLB is the Oakland A's. So sign me up for some Reds. I'd even take 4.5 at plus money, but this was the best line I could find here. I think this is a great spot, even with push stuff there as well. Second play, 1.5 units. Chris Flexen over 5.5 hits allowed. I love this play. Chris Flexen has been trash. He gave him 9 hits against the Cardinals, 6 against the Brewers, 10 against the Cubs in his last 3 outings. My only mini concern here is that he walks dudes. But in this matchup, you really can't walk guys. If you walk anyone on the Blue Jays, the guy behind him is probably just as damn good, right? Chris Flexen really struggles with right-handed bats. That's what happens when you have a changeup sinker combo like Chris Flexen does, and he's trying to get the ball on the ground. Well, how are we going to do that when you're giving up a 357 batting average to right-handed bats with 536 slugging? That is scary. He is in Toronto today, his only start of the year on the road. He had 8 earned runs in 2 1/3 innings. Obviously, that is not good. That was against the Cubs in Chicago there. But you're going to struggle against righties. You're going to struggle with power versus righties. And you're going to struggle even with average to the left-hand side, right? So Chris Flexen does not get strikeouts, so the ball is going to get put in play. And you have Vlad, Bichette, Kirk, Springer, Varsho. This lineup is just loaded. Whit Merrifield's batting 8, right? This dude led the league in hitting. He's batting 8 for these dudes. This lineup is absolutely stacked. You just saw what they did to Luis Castillo. Like, Luis Castillo is my boy. Like, that is the guy I want to bet on every time he's out on the mound. And not saying he threw terribly, because that's a tough lineup. But, I mean, they made him work. And Chris Flexen, I understand, has the ability to walk guys, but if he wants to stay in this game and even get through 5 innings, he needs to put the ball in the zone and let the Blue Jays hit it, and that's really what's going to happen here. And I believe in the talent of this Blue Jays roster. I expect this to close at 6.5. They're giving us at 5.5. Gives me a little bit of nervousness. Like, why are you giving me this line? Because this is just a smash spot for them. But I'm going to roll with the Blue Jays. I'm going to go right at it. I don't really care about like the the thoughts on if I think this line is too good to be true. Blue Jays 781 OPS at home, top 10 in the MLB. Obviously hit right-handed pitching extremely well, and they have a lot of right-handed pop against a guy who struggles versus right-handed bats. So sign me up for fading Chris Flexen. Don't have to worry about this game getting rained out either. We're in Toronto. So Flexen over 5.5 hits allowed, and Reds team total over 4, -128. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are the best. We will be rolling again tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll see. But for sure, back on Monday for Passive Props. So have a good one, guys. Best of luck. Peace.